Hi guys, welcome to Audible Regret, where we regret making this podcast and you regret listening. Welcome back. We've done many of these episodes so far. This is probably the 100th and 11th episode. If you stayed with us this long, thank you. If you're just joining now, fuck you.
Yeah.
Just kidding, this is our first episode. How are we doing?
Yep. So, I feel like I'm on a first date.
Small talk on the first date.
So, where are you guys from? Wait, no, we're talking to each other. Whatever. There's a camera there. Okay. Yep. Take it away, Alex.
So we're Australian. This is another podcast. A lot of people are doing podcasts these days, except with them, they're actually famous and they're known. But nobody knows us, so who gives a fuck what we say?
Or they are people like us, and it's cringe, and we admit that this
you know those podcasts where it's like two men, and like one of them's like, oh, so have you heard this guy, right? And the other guy's like, oh yeah. So have you heard this guy, this German guy in World War II?
Oh.
Yeah?
And it has really creepy music, but it's not actually creepy. I always see that. I don't want to.
What?
There's a couple of people. I'm not talking about anyone specifically.
I don't know anyone specifically. I just see random ones.
There's someone I'm thinking of specifically, and there's like these two guys. I suppose a lot of people do it, but and I see them on my TikTok all the time, and it's so there was this triangle in the middle of the pizza dish, and it's they're being dead serious though, and I'm just there like, no way, like somehow I'm into it.
Holy shit, this is interesting. Alright, we're going to do a reenaction. Recreation of one of them. Okay, I'll do it and you're like the guy that's really interested. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Alright, so there's this German guy, right? Roundabout.
German?
Yeah, in like World War II.
Alright.
Not a lot of people knew about him, right? Not a lot of people know about him. But it's weird because he kind of rose to power, right? And he did a lot of killing.
Oh, fuck.
Bad killing.
It just clicked what
It was a little man by the name of Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
It was quite a big deal back in the day, but not a lot of people know about him. He killed a lot. Like, I'm saying a lot of people.
No.
Yeah. It was bad.
Cute, creepy music.
It was really bad.
Okay, anyway, basically what we're going to be doing on the podcast, it's going to be different shit every time. We don't know if we're going to stick to anything or if we're going to change it up or if it's going to be the same routine, whatever.
We don't have a schedule.
At all.
This is just...
This may be the only episode we don't know.
We haven't really planned anything for talking, except she's planned a couple of things.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm just spitting from my head.
Yeah, pretty much we're just going to talk shit like we normally do.
Oh, someone closed the door.
No one's home.
Ghost.
Salem.
Guys, you heard it here. Ghost confirmed.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk shit like we normally do, hang out, and you can listen if you want. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. Fuck off. But okay. Okay. Should we just get into it?
Hold on, I just want to say.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the actor Ray Romano? From Everyone Loves Raymond. So I was currently watching Ice Age, right?
Why are you doing like a news anchor voice?
I was watching Ice Age, right?
Okay.
Oh, there's some background noise.
Oh, well.
I was watching Ice Age, right, guys? And I come to the conclusion, I was like,
Oh, sorry.
I come to the conclusion, I'm like, oh, that's Manny, the big woolly mammoth. That's Manny Delgado. Is that Manny Delgado?
That wasn't funny at all. And I think everyone's getting off now. Everyone's paused it.
Manny Delgado. Let's have it on the podcast.
Okay. I'm just gonna get into it though. Alright.
That shows a lot of incest in it.
It does, with Manny.
Yeah, Manny's like the main.
Manny's wanting to... It first starts with Haley. He's trying to hit up... We're talking about Modern Family, by the way. Yeah, trying to hit up Haley. And then that goes away.
And then he tries to hit up Claire, doesn't he?
Wait. But then when Haley realises he's over it, she starts to get kind of like...
Why are you over me?
Yeah.
And then like...
And then he likes Alex.
Does he? I've never saw him like Alex.
He's Alex.
Oh, I'm Alex.
I'm Jess.
She's Jess. Maybe we should have introduced ourselves first. Hi, I'm Alex. This is Jess.
Bon voyage.
I'm just a regular guy, really. I don't have much anything in.
Say right now.
Yeah.
I'm just a regular guy. Have you heard of Modern Family?
And then he likes Claire.
Yeah,
And then
that's his auntie.
And then there's a bit where, like, he gets kidnapped by Gloria's sister, and then he wants to mate with Gloria's sister.
Mate?
Yeah. We're talking about, like, animals here, like, mating.
Okay. But no, that was like Stockholm Syndrome
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
And then, what even makes it worse is Joe, the little toddler, they make him have a crush on Claire.
Do they make him? Or they kind of like say
Yeah.
it's cute and shit?
No, like, remember there's the whole episode where he's trying to get Phil out of the way and, like, just spend time with Claire?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying they make him as in like his family makes him have a crush.
No, like,
yeah, the writers.
Writers, honestly.
Yeah.
Very concerning.
It's strange.
But that's a very modern family, if I do say so myself. Incest. Very modern. Very modern.
Oh god.
Oh, she's a bit gassy.
Sorry,
Anyway,
I get gassy on my first dates.
Alright, we segued out of into nothing.
Okay, let me just browse through these though, because I did look at these at 3 a.m.
Fun fact about Jess, she's mentally unwell.
No, you don't mention that on the first date. You wait a bit. I mentioned it with you before the first date, our first combo.
Oh, you know what'd be crazy?
What?
If, like, we...
Watches this and notices you're wearing his shirt.
That's why I'm wearing this shirt. To, like, say fuck you.
Should we actually include that but bleep his name out?
Yeah. I was gonna say something. Fuck. I was gonna say...
Sorry.
It was funny.
You were saying I'm the first date mentally ill. You said, you know, it would be funny actually.
Oh, yeah, you got it. It would be funny if we introduced ourselves as brother and sister, and then, like, just randomly, like, just a random episode, say, like, number 5 or something, we just start making out. That'd be so fucked up. And people would be like, what the fuck is happening?
I think people probably actually would think we're brother and sister. It's very
Why?
believable
I'm
because
running
we're
out your-
best friends. Like, I feel like we're just, like, so close that it's, like... But also we're, like, ill fuck off, like, in, like, a funny way.
What are you, Billie Eilish? And I'm
Phineas.
Phineas. I was going to say Phoebus. Phineas and Phoebus. Where is that?
Okay, wait, actually, I want to talk about that thing, what we were saying. The whole shirt thing, right?
Yeah.
So we're not going to go into detail about that. But I want to have that conversation we had that was on How I Met Your Mother. The whole object thing.
Oh, yeah.
Long
So,
story...
quickly, sorry,
Fuck
side
myself.
rant. We're talking about her ex-boyfriend, and I'm wearing a shirt right now. And there's...
It's so fucked up. Everyone's going to be like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is happening? There's a lot of...
We'll decide when we're editing if we want to include this or not.
So there's a lot of, like, stab holes in this, and that's because she stabbed his shirt. Not when he was wearing it, obviously. That would be murder. Murder's not good. It's bad. But yeah, just to get some anger out, she just stabbed it. Don't know when, but it's got some
Okay,
holes
so
in
we
it.
were watching this episode. Clean toilet and spray Kayla's room. Sorry, guys, gotta go.
Sorry, our guest has got to go. Yeah, a guest on the podcast.
Sorry?
This is my show. It's all about me.
I found the name. I came up with the logo. I planned this episode, but it's your podcast. Yeah, I set up the camera.
I set up the camera and lighting. That means it's mine.
Okay.
I own the rights.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Fuck me.
No.
So we watched this episode. Well, that's weird. You're my brother. We were watching this episode of How I Met Your Mother. And I don't know if anyone's watched it or not. Well, I'm sure many people have, but there's Robin and what's the main guy's name? Ted. I know he
Mosby.
said Timmy or something.
Timmy
and Robin. So no, it's Ted and Robin.
Wait, no, the main character's Raymond from Everyone Loves Raymond.
They are the same person. I'm sorry, they're the
They're
same
both pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny, but
I feel like they could be related in real life.
in
though.
real life, though, they kind of look alike.
Yeah, and like they have the same like voice.
I was about to do my Kermit the Frog impression as Raymond.
Okay, we're watching this episode of How I Met Your Mother. It's the last time I'm starting this sentence. If we don't finish it, I'm moving on. And there was this episode where Robin got all pissed about Ted still having a lamp of his ex's or something like that. And then she ended up looking around the whole room and he was like, oh, that's also from my ex, that's also from my ex, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and,
a bunch of just random items.
And me and Alex were like, looking at each other and I was like, I'm wearing my ex's shirt. I think I was in that moment.
Oh wait, you're leaving out the moment of like, she was, instead of like the objects that he owned, she was seeing them as Ted's ex-girlfriend. So when she looked around the room, it's just like women seductively like sitting on a table or like fucking sitting on a couch. It's just some random shit like that.
And I was like to Alex, I was like, oh yeah, so like, I have these 2 shirts. Is that like a problem? And like, because it's never been a thing to me, right? Like, very obviously, looking outside of the box, yeah, that's fucking weird. Like, just think of it like black and white. That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
But you and me knowing each other and also knowing the shit that happened and everything like that, I don't have the shirt as a sentimental value. I literally wore it home one day, probably the first year we were dating. We dated for like multiple years. And it just stayed at my house. And then we moved in together and it was our shirt and it was my shirt. It was just a fucking shirt, right?
Yeah.
And then I moved back out into my parents' house and shirt ended up in my suitcase, stayed in my suitcase, stayed in my cupboard, wore it one day, like, and just like never took it off. It stuck to my body. No, I'm kidding. But like it's just not, it's a shirt to me. And like the thing is, I understand so much if people think that's weird. Like, that's, I get it. But to me, it's literally a fucking piece of fabric. When I look at it, I do not think about him at all. I go, oh, that's fucking
yeah,
his shirt.
And
it's just my shirt now. Like, it's like if I were to have borrowed, it's like all the clothes of my sisters and my friends that I have. It's just my clothes now. It doesn't make me think of them.
And like when we make love now, I ask her to put the shirt on and I'm thinking about it all the time.
And I don't think that's weird.
It's normal.
No. Anyway, and obviously now we're in a relationship, so he wears my clothes.
You wear my clothes more than I wear your clothes.
I know, but I'm saying like about you wearing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is not my clothes.
So we'll decide whether we want to keep that in the podcast or not, because I feel like that is a bit of a. I feel like if he found out that my boyfriend was wearing his shirt, he's probably gonna get a big head and think that like, and be like, oh yeah, because he was me, the 40-year-old man. First episode, we're already talking shit. Let's not do that.
First episode, we're already talking about you and your trauma.
Oh god, it's not really trauma or a t-shirt. That's like, we're not talking about my trauma.
It's not trauma. You just stabbed it multiple times.
Yeah, but okay, that's gonna make it seem like I was like this is him. I literally just have like sensory issues, and I was just stabbing it with a pen because it was fun while I was wearing it. It made like a nice popping sound. Anyway,
the audio is picking it up.
Is it? Oh,
look at the audio go up when I go.
Sorry, I just wanted to see how high the thing would go. Okay, yeah, that's the end of that discussion. Honestly, this sounds so cringy, like YouTube-y, but put it in the comments if you think that's weird or not, and do you still have anything of your exes, because I feel like it's not that weird. If you have like a teddy bear and you sleep with it
and you fuck it, sorry, my mind always goes to fucking and sucking. That's just in my mind 24/7.
You sucking
and fucking.
Yeah, let us know. Do you still have anything of your exes? Do you find it weird? Would you be okay with your partner having it?
And also,
do you have anything of your exes?
No.
Oh shit, that's kind of okay.
Leave a comment down below about your ex, and if you exed your ex sometimes. And also, if you want advice, leave comment down below. If you have questions, or if you just want to say hi.
Okay, maybe we should say that at the end of the episode.
I'm saying it now, and then I will send it at the end of the episode.
Okay. Anyway, let us know your opinions on that whole situation. If everyone says that it's weird, I'll throw it out. No, I won't. It's a fucking shirt. I'm not throwing it out.
She has morals.
Yeah, like, fuck. I feel like also if I'm throwing it out, then I'm making it into something. It's not a thing. It came up into a conversation once, and now we're talking about it.
Make it into a,
Do I seem defensive, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, well... Let me sniff it.
Oh, God. Anyway, do you have some things that you want
My hair's
to
all
read out?
drippy.
Ew, is that sweat?
No, I just had a shower.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She a very sweaty girl.
No, I'm gonna put my hair back in the clip. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna read some Am I the Assholes? And hopefully they're good. Get some opinions. Get some fucked up ones. I literally just screenshotted like one or two the other night when I was half asleep, so if they're shit, my apologies.
Yeah, if they suck, you can blame her.
Literally. Okay. Let me just take a slurp of my fake Stanley cup.
Today we're sponsored by a homeless man named Stanley.
Okay. This is the title.
Background noise. Bin man.
Big man.
Oh, I took the pins in, but they were empty.
Oh, if they were empty, it's fine.
Yeah.
Are you sure they were empty?
One wasn't. It had like a bag still in it, but the other one was empty.
Okay.
Uh-oh! Wait.
Yeah, we gotta cut this out anyway, because...
This is going to be in our Patreon. So if you want exclusive content of us just sitting around doing fuck all...
Wait, eventually we should do that with, like, the, outtakes and stuff.
I was thinking that,
have that as part of
obviously
this.
one, I was joking about this.
Yeah, but, like, in general.
Yeah.
Fucking,
God.
maybe it's not the garbage man. Oh, fuck. Cuck.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it is. But it was on the other side of the road, so maybe he, got ours and then...
Oh, there's a bit of... Oh, wait, is that the door? Yeah, is that?
Yeah, it's the door.
Ah, okay. She's gonna read out some Am I the Assholes? And we're gonna react to them and see if they're the assholes. Hi, I'm Ray Romano. Hi.
That's Kermit the Frog.
No, Kermit more sounds like this. Hey, Miss Piggy, how
That's
you
the
going?
same voice, just doing it a bit louder.
No, Kermit's like this. Hi, everybody.
That hurt my ears. Okay.
What is this podcast doing?
The title of this Am I the Asshole? NSFW. Warning.
Not safe for work. That's what that stands for.
Don't be listening to this at work.
Not out loud.
Am I the asshole? This is the title. Am I the asshole for saying hawk to her jokingly during sex?
Fuck yeah. Spitting as well? Is there spitting?
I don't even know how to title this. You just did, though. Yeah.
Literally.
Yesterday, I, 19 female, and my boyfriend, 19 male, were watching a movie. It eventually led to me, in brackets, to give him a blowjob. I jokingly did the whole hawk to her thing, but before I could even go in, he pulled me away. I was a little confused, so I asked him what's wrong. He said that I had ruined his mood and the atmosphere. I thought he was having a laugh with me, but then he told me that he's being dead serious. I personally didn't think that it was that deep, as I was just joking around with him, but he got really upset and we haven't spoken since. So am I the asshole?
Okay, first off, if you said that, I'd bust a nut instantly. I think that's what happened. I think he busted a nut and he was ashamed.
Got so embarrassed.
He got so embarrassed he was ashamed of it. And he's like, just acting like, oh, you're
Hawk
joking.
to a girl has a podcast now.
Everyone fucking says that.
Ugh.
Like, everyone, that's literally
I'm
like
sick of it.
No, that's literally like the most said thing on podcasts. Do you know the hawk to a girl?
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
Sorry.
Such a cliche.
Sorry.
I hear it on every fucking podcast I listen to. But fuck, I want to be on it.
Yeah, I'm sick of her. Like, love her. Glad she's... Don't love her. But, like, no hate to her. Glad she's doing her thing. Juice that lemon, girl. Take it all you want. Wait. What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck did I just say?
I don't know.
I think
Juice that lemon. Take it, girl. Ow.
Sorry. I think... What I was trying to say is, like, milk it. Like, oh, fuck, no, like, okay, so you know... I'm panicking here. You know how, I feel you guys know what I'm saying. Like, she's got a bit of hype, so go with it. Juice it out. Milk it out. Make something of yourself with it. Podcast, a bit random, but go bit random. What are we doing?
Just you're being
okay.
critical.
People that normally get like a bit of hype, they normally do an OnlyFans straight away.
She probably has an OnlyFans. I feel like.
No, I think because I remember seeing people say, "I shouldn't podcast, should have done an OnlyFans."
Any girl that's famous has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, and good for them. Is that a problem?
No, I'm not saying there's a problem. If I was famous,
I'm getting an OnlyFans once we hit 100k. I'm kidding.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'd probably get an OnlyFans, but no one would watch.
Oh my god, back to the am I the asshole shit.
Is she the asshole? Well, I don't think she's like a major asshole. Like, I don't think
think she's an asshole.
I just think that, like, if you're getting in the mood, it's not really a moment to be joking.
It was a bit of a silly, goofy moment for her.
But it's not a thing where, like, oh, I'm not going to talk to her. Like, that's just...
That's very strange.
A little bit of a...
She just made a little mistake. She was in a little silly, goofy mood.
Yeah.
You know... I think if I were to do that, what if my family listens to this? Oh well.
I don't care.
Yeah, well, whatever. I think if I were to do that, we'd both laugh, and then we'd just be like, "Okay, whatever, get on with it."
Yeah.
Like, you know,
there's been multiple times where shit's happened. Like,
yeah, and
there was one time I farted. She's also farted. That's why you're giving that look. You're like,
I feel like everyone's farted at least once during sex.
Yeah.
Especially girls.
But if you're gonna, like, it's just a little goofy. It's not like, oh, I told him that he has 7 days to live. Or like, oh, you're...
God, you have 7 days to live.
It's not like she told him, oh, I slept with one of your friends.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like she... Yeah.
Or
it was just a little hock to her.
It's not like she moaned, like, your best friend's name.
Yeah, that's...
Sex or something.
Yeah, so I feel... You're not the asshole, darling.
No, he's an asshole.
Your boyfriend's an asshole for... getting so pissed off about it. He can... Okay, so very valid to be like, I'm not in the mood now. That was a bit much.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But getting pissed off.
But I feel like you still could have laughed it off a little bit.
And then continued.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, that is true. That's what my main thing is. But even if he didn't want to continue because it was off now, like he was feeling off, whatever, you could just be like... You could just have a laugh and be like, okay, yeah, I'm not feeling it now. Sorry, doll. Like... And then she'd be like, oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry, maybe I won't do that next time.
Imagine she does it again the next time. Or she does something worse.
Like what? Spits as well?
To a hawk. Anyway, yeah. I don't think you're the asshole. I think your boyfriend's the asshole. But also, yeah, don't do that again. Like, unless you have an established relationship with someone. I'm not saying your relationship isn't established. But I feel like unless you have an established relationship where you know that will be... Okay. Like, I wouldn't do that with you, most of the time. I only do it every second time.
Sometimes the charm.
I wouldn't do that with you in general, but also, like, if there's something that I'm, like, I wouldn't be, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, it just wouldn't be a thing, like...
Yeah.
I know that if something funny happens... I'm not, like, embarrassed about it. I'm not stressed about it. Like, it's just, like, you know what I mean?
It's normal for something goofy to happen during sex, and it's normal for you guys to just start pissing off.
If you're not laughing at least one intercourse, I hate that word, with your partner, then, like, something's wrong. Especially, I don't know, was this a thing for you? And I've seen people talk about it on TikTok and stuff, and I'm like, I haven't done that since having straight sex, so I don't know if this is a gay sex thing or if it's just a first... sexual partner thing.
She's gay, by the way.
Bisexual, pansexual, whatever. But every single time that me and my first partner would fuck, for the first maybe 6 months, I'd say, we were laughing pretty much the whole time. And now looking back, I can't...
whole time?
Not literally the whole time.
What do you mean the whole time? As soon as he pulls his pants down, it's like... Really?
For the people not watching, I just spat my water out on accident.
I didn't think it was that funny, but...
No, it's because it had just sucked in. Okay, no, not literally the whole time, but, like, it was, like, a decent amount. But now I'm looking back, I'm like, how was that normal? But it just was normal. Like, I don't know if it was giggling or laughing or what. Just look at my tits.
I was just checking that none of them had popped out.
None of them? How many is there?
17. No, because it was looking a bit, like, chunky, and I was like, oh... Like, no, not like, in a bad way. It just kind of looked like one was, like...
I was just making sure none of your multiple tits have popped out because you were looking a bit chunky. Thank you, my darling.
It was looking like it was about to burst, and I just had a glance, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying to save us from, on our first podcast, from nudity.
No more, I'm quitting. What if we break up on one of our podcasts?
Why are you always thinking about the negative shit?
It's just a nice little spice.
If we break up,
I wouldn't be a good cook if I didn't add a bit of spice, Alex. Ain't that the truth? Okay, what were you gonna say?
If we broke up, like, and we're like a famous couple, I'd milk the shit out of that. I would create so much fucking drama. I would, like...
We should break up.
I would plot things with you. I'd be like, because... No,
wait, I didn't get to finish my sentence. I just randomly said we should break up. Keep going, sorry.
Like, I would, like, because I feel like unless I cheated or you cheated or something fucked up happened, if we broke up, it would just be so, like, mutual, because we're, like, friends.
Right.
So I feel like I could just plot something with you and be like, okay, you're gonna say this, I'm saying this, you've done this, I've done this, and like just make so much profit.
Yeah. Make us famous so we can break up.
That's the goal. And also a lot of thing with podcasts is usually if they start going like, oh, I want this specific person to be our guest, like that's the main person that they want on the podcast one day, it will happen. So we have to think of a famous person that
Billie Eilish!
I was going to say Mr. Ballin.
Mr. Baldwin. But also we're in Australia and everyone that we love is not.
Yeah, but like they could do like a Zoom call with us.
True that.
Because a lot of podcasts do that, like with like if they have a guest on and
Yeah,
they
we're
can't make
manifesting.
it, they can like have a Zoom call.
We're
with them.
manifesting Mr. Baldwin and also that cinnamon guy. I forget his
Cinnamon Toast Ken.
I love you. We love you.
Cinnamon
And
Toast
who's the
Ken.
other guy?
I Buff Pro.
We love you.
I think Buff Pro.
I didn't know
Buff
that
Pro.
you two existed until like honestly only like 2 months ago, and now I love
Of
you.
me.
Damn straight.
They're like their best videos are like to catch a predator and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh, we should do some videos like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, like catch a predator?
Let's catch a predator, guys. Predator?
Predator. What do you mean predator?
Prettier. Anyway, and
To catch
Mr.
a-
Baldwin, we fall asleep to your voice every night, baby.
To catch a predator, it's just Predator from the movie Predator.
That wasn't funny.
No. Alien versus Predator. It's like an illegal immigrant versus a predator. Because people call them aliens because they're illegal alien.
Do people actually call that?
Yeah.
That? Oh yeah, no, we looked up the definition of alien the other day, didn't we? And it said someone from outside of that country.
Yeah, because...
And we were like, what? Because of the whole water thing.
Yeah.
The whole water alien bullshit.
Because people are like, oh, aliens are from the ocean. And I was like, no, fucking... My whole thing is like aliens are like... something
out of the world.
that are not in our world. But apparently that is a thing that like aliens...
Yeah, the definition of... Let me look it up.
But I don't agree with the definition. I think
Yeah.
aliens are like literally like anything, any living organism, even just like a little
A
bacteria,
plant on Mars is an alien because
Yeah.
it is a living thing outside of our planet.
like a tiny little bacteria, like just crawling
Yeah.
around in the mud on Mars. That's
Okay.
an alien to me.
Alien definition: belonging to a foreign country.
I don't agree with
See,
that.
we nearly got cancelled there, but definition: Google is the truth.
I don't agree with that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's using it as a adjective. Is that how you say it? Adjective?
Adjective.
Adjective.
You're an idiot.
Oh, fuck me.
Go on to the next time, the asshole.
Okay, really quick though, so it doesn't just suddenly cut off.
Yeah.
Camera just cut off. We had to delete some shit because we're unprepared. So we're just going to move on to the next Am I the Arsehole? Summary of what we were saying. Aliens to us are from outside the planet. I don't want to call someone that's not from my country a fucking alien. That's disrespectful as fuck. You know? Right? That's fucked. Okay.
Unless they're from another country and they're like green and goo 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 goo.
Yeah, but that's not another country.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, this one's a bit of a long one. I might read this one off of the iPad because my eyes aren't too
We
good
got
at
an
this
iPad.
old age.
You know how like every podcast has an iPad when they're reading out shit?
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
We got an iPad.
Okay. This is a woozy. Okay. Title is, Am I the asshole for shaming my friend for having sex with her boyfriend at my birthday party? Alright.
Alright.
I hosted my 18th birthday party at my house.
Oh, 18's a big one.
There was 14 of us in total. My family were upstairs and we were in the living room and the kitchen. Most of my friends are 17 or 18. For the entirety of the party, my friend and her boyfriend were kissing, groping and feeling each other and feeling each other up all over my sofa.
Ew.
Both of them basically took up the whole sofa to cuddle. Fuck, I can't speak.
Do you want me to read?
No, I got this. To cuddle amongst themselves. They've always been really touchy with each other in front of our friend group, but it makes us all very uncomfortable and forcing some of us to sit on the floor. I was already quite uncomfortable at this point, but I didn't want to say anything. After a few hours and a few drinks, they suddenly just decided to get up from the sofa and leave karaoke to disappear into a curtained-off area of my living room.
Not karaoke.
Basically, in the living room, we have a little library/study area where you can draw curtains for privacy when you want to.
What the fuck?
So,
What kind of house is this?
well, I can kind of imagine, you know how some people have like a little nook for a study?
I thought you said a slutty area.
No! So basically, we have this little slutty area, and my friend's fucked in
That's what I thought
it.
you said.
Well, then I'd be like, well, you know, it's there for a reason.
That makes sense. I was like, why the fuck do they have a slutty area?
Oh my god. A little library/study area.
Okay.
Which you can draw the curtains for privacy when you want to. So they disappeared into the area and closed the curtains without a word.
How many fucking bins on that side? Yeah, leave and never come back.
Please come back. Our bins need to be emptied. In general.
Don't all our bins need to be emptied. Eh? Baggage. Sorry.
So they disappear into the area and close the curtains without a word. We were all confused and didn't know what they were doing till we heard some form of moaning.
Oh, God.
We were pretty shocked, so we went to peek through the curtain gaps and we could basically see everything. They did not hold back and we almost felt as though they wanted us to see what they were doing, or at least wanted attention. It was obvious to them that we saw because they could see our shadows and hear us talking. We didn't want to see anything as it was pretty nasty. Wait, I didn't want to say anything. No, see anything, alright. We didn't want to see anything as it was pretty nasty, and so we just went back to sit down in silence. I was worried my parents would come down and see.
Oh, God, the parents are there as well?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
What
So
the
imagine they come down to check. Yeah, right? Okay. I'd see that they had... I was worried my parents would come down and see, or that they'd make a huge mess, but I was too shocked to do anything. After 10 minutes, they came out, deheaved, deheveled. I don't know what that word means. I think it means a bit... whew.
Saucy, hot,
Yeah.
sweaty.
They came out a bit sweaty.
Guy comes out with a Gatorade and goes, oh.
And they were adjusting their clothes without saying a word, before leaving within the hour as if nothing happened. I was really disgusted and upset because of the sheer disrespect to do that to myself, let alone to my family's house on my furniture, without any permission or apology. I had to clean up the chair that they were using afterwards on my own birthday party.
Ew.
I was beyond pissed, so the next day I sent a message in our birthday group chat, basically lecturing and shaming them on their actions. They gave some pretty half-assed apologies, saying that they didn't do much. I seriously want to cut them off and not speak with them again, or at least distance myself. Do it.
You're not the arsehole.
You were not the arsehole. How are you the arsehole for that? That is disgusting.
That is disrespect.
And let alone, it was a party of 14. Corn, everyone's making out, everyone's drinking. It's a little gathering, a little high tea, if you will.
Also, heavy petting and kissing in front of your friends.
Yeah,
it's
bit strange.
Fucking don't do that. That's just...
I get uncomfortable when you call me beautiful in front of our friends. I'm like, go away. What are you doing?
Why do you want an audience for that? And also, you're making everyone else uncomfortable. And why
Yeah. Okay, so I get maybe they're exhibitionists. I don't know. But to your own friend group...
That's the first time I've heard that.
That word.
Exhibitioners.
Do you know what that is?
I know what it means, but I don't know what it... They're explorers that they going out and on exhibitions.
It's someone. There's voyeurs and explorers. Fuck.
Dora the Explorer.
Don't bring a child into this. There's exhibitionists and voyeurs. Exhibitionists are people that like to be watched or caught and all that
Ew.
shit. Voyeurs are people that like to watch. So if they're exhibitionists, they like to do like risky things in public and like all that shit. So maybe that's their thing, but also I feel like there's probably a line somewhere, like fucking a public toilet or something gross, but like do what you want to do, but don't bring other people into it, let alone on someone's birthday, let alone when there's, I get that, okay, 17, 18, that's 1 year apart, they're all your friends, but also there's technically children in the room and you're technically an adult, if you want to be technical, right? And you're fucking in the room right next to them. And their parents are upstairs!
So disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. You are not the asshole, and I would cut them the fuck off. One day they'll probably cut you off because they'll want to be fucking in your childhood bedroom.
Firsthand.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
I'm not naming and shaming, but like I've experienced this firsthand. I know 2 people that have done this to multiple of my friends. Like, who he used to like his bedroom was in a garage and
do this.
Why?
I don't know who.
No.
Do this. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah. So he used to have his bedroom in his garage. It was like a big open space. He had the
wide open spaces.
He had like his couch and TV set up, so when he had friends over for like a sleepover or whatever, his friends could just sleep on the couch in the same room and shit. And every time anyone would, him and his missus would just start going to town. Like acting as
cheeky boy.
if no one can hear or know what's going on. And it never happened to me until one time it happened to me.
How do we feel about him hearing this? Because he'll know it's him.
Yeah, he'll know it's him, but like they won't know who he is. Oh yeah. So he used to have his bedroom in his garage. It was like a big open space. He had the
wide open spaces.
He had like his couch and TV set up, so when he had friends over for like a sleepover or whatever, his friends could just sleep on the couch in the same room and shit. And every time anyone would, him and his missus would just start going to town. Like acting as
cheeky boy.
if no one can hear or know what's going on. And it never happened to me until one time it happened to me.
How do we feel about him hearing this? Because he'll know it's him.
Yeah, he'll know it's him, but like they won't know who he is.
Yeah, but will he care?
I don't think he'll care. He would laugh at that shit. That man has no shame. He will laugh at this. And I remember one time it happened to me, and I was just so angry, and I just like
I have a confession.
Stormed out of the room. What?
One time.
You did it?
No, but someone tried to. One of my exes, I'm not going to say which one. You know which one though, probably. I had a friend sleeping on the floor, and we were sleeping on the bed. Me and my partner.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to do shit. And obviously, for a split second, I forget my friend's on the floor, okay? For a solid split second.
She's trying to make up that she's good in the story, but she's not.
Okay, no, stop. Yes, but okay. He's doing his thing, and I'm like, yeah, nice, you know? And then I'm like, okay, yeah, nah. And then he tried again, and I was like, nah. So I did stop it, right? Still, I probably shouldn't have let it go on for, I think it was probably like a solid 3 minutes. That's not good. Like, that's a decent, that's a long time. No.
Long time for me.
Yeah, long time for you.
My average is 20 seconds. So 3 minutes is like, holy fucking shit.
20 seconds is being generous.
Baby, I can give you the best 10 seconds ever.
Anyway, yeah, but so my point in this, though, is that obviously for those 3 minutes, I was in it, right?
Yeah.
But I was able to be like, oh, hold up. And even though I was in the mood, because he had just put me in the mood, I was able to stop it because I was like, that's fucking weird.
I've always been respectful in that department, because when I was living with my mum and
you know what? I'm sharing it. Sorry, yeah, go.
when I lived with my mum and I was with my ex, I'd have my friends over for like sleepovers and shit all the time, and they would sleep in the same room as us.
Yeah.
So me and her would be sleeping in my bed, and then they'd be on the floor. We did nothing.
Yeah.
But sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I even if she tried
We
something,
did nothing.
she
I did
wouldn't.
not have sex with her. I put it in her ass. That's all.
That's not sex.
Can't get pregnant, so it's not sex.
It's not penetration to the vaginal. It's not sex.
To the vaginal. I feel like that you should have had like a end word to that. Vaginal is like a description, isn't it? No, vaginal. Wait, what? I have a vagina. Okay.
Story,
I'm doing
let's
it.
go.
Because I can't like leave it as a cliffhanger if anyone actually listens.
This is a good one.
Oh, I feel bad. I
Why?
feel bad. No, I don't feel bad because
We're
fuck
not
you.
naming the fucking person,
Yeah.
and
it's
they
not like-
shouldn't have fucking done it.
And I feel like if they're listening to this, oh well. And I feel
doubt
like
they'll listen to
yeah, I doubt it. But if he does, I feel like he'd listen for the first 10 minutes and then he's
Zone
not
out.
going to listen to the whole thing. Like,
It's the first episode, and you've already like named and famed
talked about
both your
all
exes.
of my exes.
I only had one ex. I'm not cool.
I only had 2. That's just one more.
Yeah, but I'm a man. You can't one up me.
Okay. Okay. It was
JC.
what?
I said juicy.
I thought you said JC. I'm like,
JC.
that wasn't his name. JC. Okay. It was a lovely summer evening.
Autumn's winter.
No, it was April, so I don't know what season that is. Yeah, it was April, or it was February, or it was January.
Christmas
I don't know.
time.
It was, yeah, I can't remember. But it was sometime during, like, it was like a hot day. Like, it was, you know, my parents were camping. It was like one of those. So it was like on the holidays at some point. You don't have holidays. I don't work. Okay. Cut that out.
Just get into
Okay.
it.
I would have these little gatherings with some friends and my partner at the time. My opinion, it was great parties. Like, I would have these parties every now and then, just little gatherings with, I'd say, like, maybe 8 of my friends, including my boyfriend. This one time, we were all very drunk, and I'm having
Any minute now.
sorry. Okay. Okay. We all we were all very drunk, and everyone ended up finding a little box in my room.
What's in the box? Oh God! What's in
Not
the
everyone's
box?
gonna get that reference.
Only uncultured swines wouldn't get that reference. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
in 7.
Okay, let me start again. Okay, I've got it all in my head. Okay. So I'd have these parties with my friends. At this time, there was probably maybe 8 or 10 of us. And my boyfriend was there. I think we had been together for maybe I want to say 4 months at this point or something. But we had been seeing each other for a bit longer, blah, blah, whatever. Long story short, I'm not going to go through the whole night, but there was little saucy moments. But in a joking way, we were all just drunk being idiots and all that shit. Nothing actually happened. Me and my partner at the time go to bed. Me and my partner go to bed. My friends are sleeping in my parents' room because, as I said, they were camping. Or they're away or something like that. Yeah, so my friends, there was 2 friends in my parents' room, 1 in the lounge room, and then me and my partner in my bedroom. Everyone else had gone home. Me and my partner start getting down and dirty.
Get down with the sickness. Get up for water down with the sickness.
Okay.
Sorry.
And he's drunk as fuck, right? I'm starting to sober up at this point. So I'm not really into it as much as he is. And oh god, it makes me cringe so bad. In the past, we had talked about the possibility of threesomes. Very ever so briefly. Because I'm bi, and also guys are guys, I guess. Ugh.
She's like, bye, and she'll be like, see you later, bye-bye.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, we had talked about it very ever so briefly. We're in the middle of doing the deed. He is very drunk, on top of me, fucking like, oh, this is gonna sound good but bad, like an animal. Like, he's just going ham and I'm not getting anything. I'm just like,
Woof, woof, woof.
that is the most disgusting thing. Never do that.
It's an animal.
Yeah, but you don't have to reenact an animal fucking. Oh, do you feel that? Yeah, so not in a good way, but he's like acting like an animal. Like, I'm getting nothing, right? And this man, brace yourselves. I can't even reenact it. He's in the middle of moaning and he goes, oh, we should have brought one of your friends in. While he's bones deep inside of me. And I'm there like, like, what the fuck, right? And then so I get the job done real quick. At that point, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore, but also like, you know, finish the deed. So I finished the deed for him. And then he passes the fuck out and he's snoring.
The nerve on this guy.
The nerve on this guy, right? And and so I go into my parents' room where my friends are. One of them's asleep, and then the one that I would say she was like the perfect, oh, this is gonna sound like an insult, but she was the perfect medium friend for this, because the friend on the couch, she would tell me to break the fuck up with him and like, Jess, you deserve better. Lovely woman right there. She's not sitting there. You know what I'm talking about? She'd be like, you cray cray, like whatever. The other one that was asleep in my parents' room, she would have, I don't know.
Sort of like been honest and like not like have a bias.
No, so one time when I got cheated on, she just started playing Minecraft. So but that's also hilarious to me. Like, but her whole reason for playing Minecraft, though, I feel as though because if she said anything, it was going to be brutal. So like, I kind of respect it. But also like, anyway, so I didn't want to talk to her because, you know. So my other friend that was still awake, she was very good at being like medium of like, that's fucked up, but also like, I get your side of things, blah blah blah. So I was like, I don't want to talk about this, but I need to talk to someone about it. And I tell her about it, and she's like, bitch, what the fuck, right? And so yeah, like, I full cry about it because obviously my partner's just basically told me he wants to fuck my friends. Like, that's not good, eh? Do you want to fuck my friends?
No. I'm your friend.
Yeah, so that's not good, whatever. And then the next day, I take my friend's advice and I talk to him about it, even though I really don't want to, I just want to avoid it. And I'm like, so you said this last night? And he couldn't remember it, but I don't know if that was bullshit or not.
Oh, if I was him and I remembered it, I'd blame it on not remembering.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty big fuck up. I
Yeah.
doubt if you had that excuse on hand, you'd be like, oh no, I remember everything.
Yeah. And he's not giving me anything. He was very bad at communicating. Not in the sense of he was a bad person. It was, well, he wasn't amazing. But
It was like Telstra was down for the month.
That
Just couldn't communicate.
That's actually, yeah. Yeah. He wasn't, yeah. He wasn't a blackout of Wi-Fi. He was just Telstra down. You know? But I respect him because he was my first partner after my abusive relationship. Very much respect him, and he very much helped me, and we both needed each other at that time. Didn't work out, weren't the right match. I still have so much respect for him. Except for that moment. And so yeah, and then I was like, he wasn't giving me much, right? I'm like trying to talk to him about it, and he's just like, oh yeah, I don't remember, blah blah. And I was like, this is not a trick question. Do you want to fuck my friends? And he was like, I don't know.
Bro, it's like the easiest
I'm giving you the answer. I'm
like,
giving you the answer.
Doesn't matter what you think. Just say no.
I'm giving you
Just
the
say
perfect
no.
opportunity to just get out of it and just lie. I'm giving it to you, mate. I'm giving it to you on a silver fucking platter to just say no.
I don't know.
And I was like, right.
Right. Get out.
No, I stayed with him for another couple months.
I know.
I know, but like, that was dumb. But yeah, that was the moment I should have broken up with him, because that was a bit crazy of him.
Anyway, should we get into the last segment of today, which is the girl thing that you had?
Yeah. We didn't finish that last time at the asshole. There was an update.
Oh, was there an update?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Jesus.
the friend having sex at the
Wow,
birthday
we really
party.
trailed off for a long time just then.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Update. Thanks for the comments. I've also been a little upset at how our mutual friends
Don't tell me they took us.
how our mutual friends were behaving as well. When I sent the message, they seemed to support me until a day after the party. They all started to completely ignore what had happened and went back to being best friends with them. I genuinely don't know if I should just drop them or just leave it because they're mutual friends. I know that it's not everyone else's problem, but I don't know what to do with myself. That's the last update.
That reminds me of something that happened to me. I remember going to my friend's house for a party, right? And we're all in that moment, right, where, like, we're sitting at home, there's nothing to do, and all you want to do is be out. That's all you want to do. And then when you get there, all you want to do is be in your bed at home. And especially
Why am I relating? I don't go out.
I don't go out either.
Yeah, true. But
Like, I don't go to
when
parties.
I would, that
Like,
would be
I don't
the
go to
case.
parties anymore.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about that. But when I was young and I did, I was over at my friend's house for a party. Anyway, so I went to my friend's party, right? And, you know, I got a little bit drunk. I went a bit sick. And I was like, okay, I was supposed to, like, sleep over or whatever. But I was like, I'm going to call my mum to pick me up because all I want to do is just go home and stuff like that. And I'm the kind of person that doesn't like a lot of attention on himself. So I didn't want to, like... Shut the fuck up. I didn't want to, like, tell everyone and make it, like, a big deal.
Yeah.
And be like, don't go or stay. So I told the person who was the host, whose party it was, I was like, hey, man, I'm going to go. You know, thanks for inviting me. I'm just feeling a bit sick. I want to be home.
Yeah.
He was fine with it. He was cool with it.
Yeah.
The next day, in the group chat, some fucker turned everyone against me for leaving, and I lost all my friends because of it.
What?
Yeah,
For leaving a fucking party.
everyone hated me.
How old were you?
Like 17, maybe 18.
Grow up.
Like something around that age. Everyone hated me, and I lost all my friends, and no one would talk to me except for the good mate who
I feel like
house it
maybe
was.
you're the bad guy here because no way that you didn't do anything else.
No, that was it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And
That was rude of me.
the person who the person whose house it was, he was my friend, obviously, but he was working in Sydney at the time, and he'd only come down for just a little bit, and he was like living in Sydney and shit, so he went back up to Sydney, and I had nobody. And at that time I was like, you know what, fuck everyone, I'm gonna focus and try and get myself a girlfriend. And I ended up getting my ex.
You getting your first girlfriend was a mission? It was like a
Pretty
task?
much. And
You know what my goals are for this year? Getting a girlfriend.
and I took when that happened, I took a Snapchat and just posted it on my story, just me with Danny. Well, fuck, cut that out.
Just bleep it.
Me with my ex, just in bed chilling, and the amount of Snapchats I got from people saying, "Oh my god, there's a girl in Gally's bed" and shit like that.
Seriously?
Yeah, everyone was like,
Understandable.
everyone was like, "Holy fuck." And people were like, "Is that his sister?"
Your sister. Well, at that time. Wait, did you have sisters at that time? How old were you?
Probably.
Oh, but yeah, okay, you did have sisters at that time.
Stepsisters.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I just reminded that.
Lol. Okay, last. Moving
But
on.
moving on, to summarise that's pretty shitty that our friends were
Yeah.
not on her side, but...
Fake bitches all day, every day. Alright, the last part we have for today is... I have two options.
What are the two options, my lady?
Cheating or not cheating, or the girly things.
What's cheating or not cheating?
Like, I say things and we say whether we think they're cheating or not cheating.
Ah!
We'll cut this out. Like us deciding.
Maybe the cheating one, that might be good.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do girl things next time.
Yeah.
Alright. The last little segment that we have for today is cheating or not cheating. So I've got a small list of things that some people may consider cheating and some people may not. So with that, okay, liking other girls' Insta pictures or guys. How do you feel?
I don't think that's cheating. Just liking a photo, but like if it's, I don't know, it depends like how explicit that photo is.
If it's someone's OnlyFans page, I don't think that's cheating still.
But I think also if it's a saucy pic of like someone's friend that's like opposite sex or whatever sex you're into. Who knows? It could be platonic.
It's also different with us because like we don't give a fuck what each other do most of the time. Like, we trust each other. But it's also different with us, with me being bi as well, because I'll like girls' Instagram photos because I'm a girl and a girl's girl, you know what I mean? But like, if I were to like someone's bikini photo, would that make you uncomfortable?
No. I don't see it as cheating.
Yeah, bottom line, I don't see that as cheating. But
it's like,
at the same time,
like really obsessive shit.
Yeah, at the same time, if your partner, whether it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend, has said, I see this as cheating,
then don't
and you do it, then that's cheating.
Yeah, because they're not
clear conversation about it. Yeah,
you have to have a conversation about if you're comfortable.
Yeah, and we've had multiple conversations about like that shit, like what we think is cheating and not blah blah blah. Like, you know, having a opposite sex best friend.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's cheating at all.
I have
a
friend that's opposite sex.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
I feel like obviously like it's situational. Like if it's, you know, say if I had a boy best friend and he was hugging me from behind and like
they're doing inappropriate shit.
You know, like like I don't know. It's all situational, I feel, but
like my girlfriend is with partners with my best friend.
Yeah, so exactly. Like, yeah.
Like there's, and if they're like doing weird shit, it's like
I don't actually have any guy friends anymore, I don't think. Do I?
I'm a guy.
No, I think the girl tried to fuck me. I think, bottom line, if there is something your partner's not cool with, then it could be a form of cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one.
Alright. Kissing a friend on a cheek.
No.
I don't think so, unless
you know the friend is like into it or some shit.
Yeah. If you're kissing a friend that has a crush on you or something like that, then that's like, you know. But also I feel like you shouldn't be friends with someone if they're like in love with you and know that you're in a relationship.
But even if like their friend is completely platonic or whatever, if your partner's not okay with it, your partner's not okay.
Yeah.
If you do that knowing your partner's not okay with it, that's cheating.
Yeah. Is it cheating if I text my ex?
Depends what.
Depends the situation, doesn't it?
If you're saying like, I want to fuck you, come over here, big boy.
Yeah, because there's been a situation where I had to text.
Yeah.
You know, and that was nowhere near cheating.
I don't see texting your ex as cheating.
Yeah, but I feel like if it's something, like say for example, if you or I texted our ex and the other person didn't know about it and it was behind their back and like all that shit, then like it's like could be a form of cheating or on the verge of cheating. But just texting in general,
and if your partner's not okay with you texting your ex, do not text your ex.
Yeah. And if you want to be texting, if you want to be texting your ex, and your partner's not cool with it, then you need to figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because you know, if number one, if you want to text your ex because you want to get all up in that shit, then probably don't be in a relationship. Number two, if you think that you're wanting to text them platonically, but your partner's not cool with it, then you need to figure out what's more important to you.
Yeah, like if you're best friends with your ex or something like that, you need to figure out whether, like, if your partner's not okay with it, then you can't really continue the relationship.
Yeah.
You have to see in yourself, okay, well, is my friendship with my ex more important, or if my partner is more important in every situation, your partner should be more important. So if the situation arises where it's...
And if they're not, then that's kind of an answer for you.
With them then.
Yeah. Last one, hand size comparison.
What?
You know how like
hand...
when you're like a teenager, it's like Oh my god, your hands are so big. Oh my god, my hands are so small.
I don't see that as cheating.
I don't see that as cheating, but
Yes.
also it's a form of flirting, and I think that flirting is a form of cheating.
Well, if you don't know it's flirting, like if someone's doing that to you, and
But what if you do it like, oh, let me see how small your hands are.
if it's in that way, then yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good.
See, okay, I think bottom line of everything could be cheating. Everything could not be cheating. It all depends on people's boundaries.
Your relationship and boundaries, and what your partner's okay with and what they're not okay with.
Yeah. Bottom line, it just depends. I think that flirting is a form of cheating. But also that's probably like something that I feel like, you know, it's set in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's it for the episode.
That's what we've got for today. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. We'll be back again having a little chit chat. If you're still here, thanks very much. See you next time. Do you regret listening? Do we regret recording? Regret recording? Probably.
If you have questions, comment down below. If you want any advice or anything like that, just anything.
Any suggestions for the podcast, anything like that, let us know. And let us know how you feel about the keeping your exes stuff.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
because that's a very controversial thing.
Yeah.
I feel like there'll be a lot to say about that.
And is what Jess identifies as bye.
Pan. Sexual.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright, see ya. Bye.